And your baby is reborn. I let my colors flow, feel the energy inside. It's everything I know. I give the world a light. Welcome to my channel, guys. Today we built Rosie. Finally, here is our new girl waiting already. She has no name right now. She just came yesterday, but she is ready to be done too, like with the glass beads. I got the glass beads here today. I have everything prepared. I hope so, at least, so that I can build that with you. Here's the Bubbies moved from the kitchen to this house now, and the little babies. Just wanted to show you that too. They're standing now on the table where the kids eat. And yeah, let's go. My son is watching Danny go a little bit because he has fever today. That's why I moved here to the living room with my things to get that done. So don't wonder about the music in the background. Doesn't fit really with Christmas right now, but it's one song what he didn't see from Danny Go. That's why I made that on now. So what we need here is these pants here. I forgot what the name is. Ties. What is flexible? I have here a red piece, and I just made a knot. A knot in here. This here needs to be open, of course, so that I can fill the glass beads inside. This will be the first bag what comes into the body. Alright guys, well I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. These are, ah shit, what is that? I don't know why it does it now. Usually it didn't do it, but of course now. Of course now. I don't know how many times I opened this already. Never did something like that. Of course in my video now. So I have only a leftover in here. That's why I just fill it up with these. This is not enough though. But I got a big package today with 5 kilos of the beads. So we just fill it up like we want to have it. Most of the time I take 500 grams for the body when it fits. But you need to test it out what you need for your doll. And it depends also on the size from the doll. And sometimes I make 2 bags, like one here and a little one here. And you need a bag also for the head. Yeah. I forgot something, I see. I forgot the cotton filling. Yay. Now we have the cotton filling. I got a big bag here still from my sewing things. And I like to prepare the body with the filling. Then it's way easier later on with the glass beads back. Because the glass beads bag comes in the middle, and around that you have the filling, so that that you don't feel that with the glass beads so much, and it's still soft. That takes a moment. See, I just work around here so that I have everywhere the filling before I put the back inside. I have that filled for now as much as I want that, and here you see I have this hole where the bag comes in now. When I put that inside now, it's a little bit easier to get the rest filled. And because she is a doll with open eyes and not a sleeping one, and also like a little bit older, I can fill her up a little bit different than a sleeping baby, so that she can hold herself, you know. What I need to say is, like, I'm not a professional at all. I just have fun to build them together and get my experience with that. I make mistakes, and sometimes I build them on and off to see how I like it. So yeah, learning by doing, I would say. Learning by doing. This filling here, what I use, the cotton filling, is a little bit how can I say that, stronger than that what you get from the dolls when you rebuild them, and you can adjust it better. I think, I have the feeling at least, that it is like that. If I use some wrong words in English, please bear with me, because it's not my mother language. I try as much as I can, but also there, I'm not professional. But my partner comes from America, so I'm used to it, to talk English all the time right now. He learns German too in class right now, but yeah, till you have the language, and that takes a while, and also you don't want to talk that all the time, even if you learn it. And that's why our main language right now here is English. But still, even if I talk English every day, since a few years already, still I don't have every word. And I think also that takes a long while till you have that. And now, like I said, I'm just building by feeling. And I think, yeah, maybe this here needs to have more filling, because I don't want that she falls in herself, you know. Can also be that I remove that later and put a second bag inside, but that we will see when it's done. Still want to have enough movement. Let's see how she fits right now. Doesn't look too bad, huh? And this, that you tested out how the doll should feel later on. And a bigger doll or with open eyes feels different, or should feel different than a baby. You know, I would build a baby completely different, but she's not a baby anymore. And I want that she can hold herself good. So this is what would it look like. Baby ready. Very excited today putting her together, because I waited so long for this moment already. and I love to do that now. So here, the arms, you feel that like you can do that how you want, but it's at best to fill it till here with glass beads, and then also with cotton filling here again. But like I said, you need to look how you like it, and always make it step by step. Slowly move it in. It's a little bit easier with a kid because you can just begin from new and don't need to get this filling out, because that is sometimes really hard, especially here in the arms when it's so small. And most of the time I don't get that out completely, and then I have still cotton filling in the hands. But I don't care, then I just leave it like that. Then still feels good, and still feels way different than as when you do that. I don't do that, I mean. Now I have too much. See, now it's completely filled, so I have to remove something. I do that right now with one hand because this is better. My son is on my arm right now. You know, when he's really sick and I have to sit a lot with him or feed him. I'm still breastfeeding. But I need to do something, otherwise I go crazy when I sit the whole day. And that's why I have him on my arm now. He is good right now on my arm, so that I can still do that here with you. But this is the life of a mom, I would say. My daughter is sick too. She started last week with fever. She's right now by her dad, but she went there without fever. She had that away already when she was going to her dad. But I heard from him that she has a cold now, and it's full of slime. So yeah, tomorrow I get her back. Then I have 2 sick kids. Also, a life of a mom. When you have kids, you have a lot of times where you can do anything, or almost anything, except for caring for them when they're sick and sitting with them, laying with them. But I'm okay with that because I chose it that way. And yeah. No, I forgot this here. With one hand, it's a little bit tricky. Why did I still want to do this? I still want to do this. Oh. Okay. A little bit still. I dropped a bit. I have to do that. I make that away later on. What I have also is like, always when I do that, I begin to shake. My hands begin to shake. I don't know why. No, I think a little bit, and then we are good to go for this one. Then Go is a absolute favorite right now for my son to listen to. He loves music like his mom and dad, and he tries to sing sometimes too already. Has his own microphone, loves instruments, so I'm very excited how his journey will be later on. I met my partner through singing, and that's pretty cool when you have the same hobby. You don't need to have all the things the same. For example, the dolls are not his thing, but he is supporting me completely with that, so that's completely okay. Okay, another oh god. Yeah, look at this. Richard, I don't know if you see that. Here he has a filling in his hands, because even when he's sick he wants to help me. Oh god, he is such a gift. I didn't think that I get a third child after my daughter with special needs. She has a chromosomal disorder, I think you call it like this. So I spent a lot of time with therapies and those things with her, and yeah, after such a child you don't know if you can get a healthy child again. Well, the chance was of course there because I got a healthy child already, but yeah, that I get a third child and then such a cute boy, that is really so precious and a gift. And I never thought that my daughter will love her brother like this so much. They love each other so much. She has so much to give. Even when she has special needs, she is such a sunshine, and I don't want to miss her in my life. Others say maybe, I had a lot of people who said, oh my god, you poor girl, that you have to go through this all. Yeah, of course, at the beginning you ask yourself, why you? But also on the same time you say yourself, it has a reason why you are chosen to care for such a child, because she gets so much love here, so much support in our family, and maybe she wouldn't have get it in a different family. You never know. So I say to myself, this is my task in my life, to get her as much as I can so that she can have a good life. And also for her, Angel, my son, is a gift to her too. She loves him so much. She plays with him, she cares for him, he cares for her. So there's a take and give. Of course they have also fights like normal siblings in a different way, but still. But they care for each other so much. And I'm glad that we have them, and they can grow up together. And I'm so glad that I can just share this hobby here also with him, that he has fun on this too. My daughter, she's not so for it. She has other things, she likes other things more, but he loves it. He loves this with the dolls. He has his own dolls too, where he plays with. That is so pretty cool, especially in this age. I mean, he's not even 1.5 years old. He cares for the dolls. That is so cool. Like, so much more fun. And especially when you have a child with special needs, or whatever, even if you don't have children with special needs, just like, family, it's so important to get your me time. I made the mistake that I put all my energy completely in the family in the past, completely forgot completely myself. You know, I didn't do anything anymore for myself except for singing, what was then my me time, my only me time. And this I don't see as a hobby. This you know, I am how can I say that? I live for the music, you can say. Yeah. I always needed that. It's not like, oh yeah, sometimes I can sing, sometimes not. No, I need that. I need music. That is all my life this way already. So I think I need to break up here for now and get my space a little bit cleaned up. Otherwise I cannot finish the door with you. So I take a little break. Only short for you, it's only a second. And I'm back. Yeah, I definitely need to go and really get a lot of stuff away from my phone. I deleted the last videos now so that I have space for this one. And I need to take the time to go on a laptop or on my USB stick to get a lot more from my phone. What I do now is I put the cotton into the head so that it's filled with a cotton too, and then I put also a tie bag inside with glass beads. But because she is, like I said, awake doll and almost like a toddler from her face, I will stuff her different. When I have a baby, I make the hair very, very fluffy, so floppy, so that that it falls like either this way or this way. But this here, I need to do different, because when I would do that like this, so it wouldn't look good by hair at her with her. My God. Extra made this here because then the hair is not so much in the way and it looks cute. So the arms and legs are done already, the body too, hopefully. Like I said, I always look a bit how I feel with that, and even when I have the zip ties on, it can be that I cut the zip ties again to get the difference though. So I cut that over here, make a knot inside. It really depends what for a doll you have, what for a baby. What I do now is that I put that already in here before I fill it. Then I just can fill it in piece and I don't need to stuff it when it's filled, because to that little hole that is so difficult. I can better do it like this and then fill it. And then you need to look how much you can fill or want to fill. How much space is there? And those things. How heavy you want to have the head. My son is watching Blippi now. Sometimes he likes this show too. I don't know if you know that. Oh, it's almost full already. Fit a little bit. And then we can zip tie her. So excited how she will be. I must really say to now, yeah, I think it's good. I like the AliExpress kit so far. I get another one soon because when I saw the picture, I fell in love with that so much. I hope that it looks like in the picture. I really hope that. But I risk it now. I risked it now. So now I feel the rest was cotton too again. Yep. I know the head is heavy. That's why I say sometimes when you have the head done and you feel okay, the body needs still some filling, then you can do that. Sometimes, like I said, I build that away again and then I try it again until I'm satisfied with that. I think she needs some stuffing here still. It can also be that I stuff it too much now and then unzip it again to make it softer. We will see. Okay, I need to get the zip ties. I forgot them too. Just use these normal zip ties here with this length. Until now they were good. I don't like these big ones what comes with it. That's why I do my own ones. Okay, let's see. I always need to feel it. How the direction is. Oh, good. Okay, so now I have it. Then you go around. Go a little bit inside already. And, oh, good. Should. A little coffee time break. Okay, after a little break, we try again. Put the arms together. I like Donny Go now too. They have really cool music. When you have kids and don't know him, then you should try him out because he makes cool music, he has cool videos, really cool music and videos. I repeat myself. But yeah, when I would have been as a kid, I would have loved him too. Definitely. Yeah, first I am mich on to the music. Oh god, it's good when you still can laugh on those days. I mix a little bit more. Yeah, this is good, I think. Hope. Like I said, it can be that I put the whole thing off again because I don't like it how it is. That happened to me a lot of times already. I'm very like, yeah, I have OCD, at least in some things, and so I always need to look that I'm satisfied, that my OCD is satisfied. Yeah, also chaotic, very chaotic. I was never tested in that, but I have also ADHD and autism traits a lot. So yeah, makes it not easier, but you learn to live with it step by step, especially when you finally find out why you are like that, when you were your whole life different, you know, and then suddenly the internet gives you so much information about yourself, and you finally get to understand yourself. That is such a good feeling you cannot imagine, especially when you always thought you were wrong, and all the other people also, like, or most of the people, like, gave you the feeling you are wrong in this world. That makes a big difference. I hope I can leave the video like that and I don't make it too long. But I hope that it's not getting boring for you. But that's why I make a little chit chat about myself, so that you get to know me better. And I love that myself when when I'm on a channel and they talk about how they got into something or their experiences in life. I love that because then you don't feel so much alone with it, you know. I don't know, I move my tripod thing again. Naja. Here you need to be careful that you choose the right leg. Always look for the toes, that the big toes are on the right side. But I also have sometimes that I don't like how strong or how loose it is. It can be that I do that different than later on too again. Let me know if you like those videos with a little bit chit chat and longer videos or not. I'm always confused about this time duration in the analytics because it's always like only 1 or 2 minutes per people watch what you see, but I cannot imagine that all the people only watch so short from a video. But I don't know, so I wanna make that as exciting as I can, even with a theme what is maybe takes longer and it's not that exciting for entertainment or whatever, but like still it's good to see like how you build something like that. And I'm very, very curious, and who watched really till the end or not. And you can always tell me when you have some other suggestions for me, what I can do or what I shouldn't do, or if I should let things like that or leave things like that in with mistakes, or if I better cut it out. Sometimes I cut things out, but sometimes not, because like it's just human that you do mistakes. Oh, I think I make that too close. Shit, I need to cut that. I need to do that off camera now because I never had the problem like this before, that I had so much trouble to get the head on, but she had such a fat head somehow. And I needed to take one of the bigger ones what came with it. But I have seen she has like this over stuff here. That is pretty cool. I never have seen this. So that it's like you can just put that over it. So just will let it like this. And I leave that for now, because if I wanna adjust something different, you know, then it's easier. But you get the first look now. Get the first look from the front now. And your baby is reborn. Oh my god, look at her. Oh god, she's such a cutie. She is such a cutie. Moment of truth is there. Oh my god, wait, shit. I make the camera off the stand. Say welcome, Rosie. Ah. Do you know how long I wait for this moment now? Do you know how long? I don't know when I began with it, but it feels long. Hello, Rosie. So cool. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy. I will test her out now, and then I cut the how is it called, with zip ties? Yeah. And then we will put her clothes on when everything is right. But yeah, I think it's good. She can move her hands. She can move her head. It's cool. She can sit. God, you will make so much fun. You both. She's next. But that I do off camera, then that would take too long. I hope you had fun, you guys, to watch me doing this with you together. And yeah, let me know if you like those things, or whatever you want to have, what you like. And yeah, we just began our journey. Yeah, I'm happy. Have a good day, evening, night, like always, and we see us later on. Bye bye.